Hey, welcome. That's on this video. I'm gonna do this different. I've been trying to organize my videos in framing and steel and all that, and I'm missing a lot of stuff that I know some of you subscribers are wanting to see. So I guess I'm just gonna start vlogging what I'm doing every week. But let me show you where I'm at today. This is the shop here, right? On the back side of the shop, I've got 2 gutters down there. I got 3 more that go in here, and I don't want this water piling up behind the shop, so I'm picking it all up, running it down through here. I'm gonna run it over to here. So the other day I didn't have my camera, but I got it capped right there. I put this in, got it all sloped out right, and then that's probably 3 feet of road base right there that I couldn't compact. So what I did, these holes, I shoved the hose down in there and I saturated that whole thing in water, settled this down. It's like concrete now, which locks this pipe in. Anyway, I'm gonna work on that today. Also, I'm gonna run, my sprinkler setup's gonna start right here. I'm gonna run a pipe over here to feed the other side of the shop. Gonna walk you through all that I'm doing here. This is ABS. ABS 4-inch. I talked to my plumber friends and they sized this for me for the size of roof, 5,000 square feet. For a 1-inch storm, 100-year storm, and how much it would hold and how much it will flow, and 4-inch will carry it. There's ways to size it. Anyway, I'm using ABS, which is a lot more money, but it's way stronger. And I don't ever want to have to come back here, and I don't ever want to have to think about this again. There's lots of options. There's PVC, there's thin wall, there's that Home Depot light corrugated rolled garbage. But I just want to spend the money so I don't have to do it again. So I'm gonna work on that. I gotta get my 1-inch irrigation supply over to here and stack. I'm gonna build a shed with all my controls. Not doing an in-ground water box. I saw this on another guy's video. It was flipping awesome, so I'm gonna do that. Anyway, ABS. Every stick of ABS you ever buy, if it's ever been in the sun, will look like a banana. Look at these. Yeah, they look like a banana. So I'll kind of show you how the way I'm gonna lay that to help me get the grade. So let me get some stuff ready and I'll just keep going, see how it goes. So there could be a lot of water coming down here. So I use these long sweep 45 or 90s to really get that water headed that way. You know, water doesn't like a 90-degree turn. So I gotta put that in right here. So first I gotta trying to be a little accurate here. So I'm gonna, let's right down that concrete seam. That's pretty easy. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have them because I didn't carry them, they're ordered. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go from a 3-inch to a 6-inch ABS because this downspout is 4x5 and that's the only thing that'll fit in that pipe. So I just need to get these in and stubbed up and then I'll add those as soon as I get them. So to get that centered right there means I'm gonna cut right on the end of our fitting right here. I got the plumbing tool out. That was a joke. You're not supposed to use a Sawzall. You see all that really rough edge? I've got a tool that cleans it up, but I can't find it. But you gotta get all this crap off. These are really hard to get your pipe on, and then on the inside also, so you don't get snags. Really important on interior plumbing, not so much on a rain gutter. I put it on like 90 degrees off and roll it up. And get my level on here. Right there. All right. Just like that. Really don't think you need to see that 3 times in a row, so I'm gonna do those and then I'll come back. So I've got 2 downspouts on this, 3 on that. We figured out that we can go from 4 to 3 right here. So I want to have music playing. Remember the ABS is a banana? don't set the banana up and down. You want to set it horizontally so that the plane of the side of the banana you can grade. And it doesn't matter if it noodles a little bit. So if you can see that, I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna put in my reducer. If I had some glue, spin your fittings when you put them on. It helps seal it up good. Says my professional plumber friend. I'm not a plumber. Ooh, that pipe is hot. Okay, I got the start of my 1-inch water line heading to the other side of the shop. Comes down. Put a drain right here just to make sure that the low spot will drain, and then this is going to be a little shed right here. I'm gonna run all my pipes up and put all my valves on the wall with blowouts and everything, so it's the simplest system ever. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now I've got to just start backfilling this. I put a bunch in there, and I'm gonna use water again to water settle and work my way. Just keep working up and down. I'm not gonna water settle that right now because it'll turn into soup and then you gotta walk all day. The next day, I'm working on that, but it's paused for a minute, and I'm tired. I've got, one of the beauties about building your house is before I didn't have a deck planned here, but once I got that in, I realized I wanna walk from there over here. If I'm doing that, I might as well go to here. So I'm gonna add deck right there. I need to put a footing. So the important thing, that's a big foot. It's kind of like 80 bucks sonotube, but I can pour my footing and my pier today and be done. But see, this is where I compacted. You can see my compaction tracks, but it's really, really important to get back to virgin soil. If you watch the compaction video, you'll know all this dirt is gonna move. So what I did is I dug, well, let's see if you can see this. So there's a big 12-foot dig right here. So this sloped off the virgin. This is the compaction. You can see a line right here. Compaction I did with this on the backfill. This brown is backfill I put on a year ago. And then we're back to here. This is virgin. It's all solid in there. And it's sloping down off that way. So I dug down until I knew I was on this hard virgin soil. Because if I put it on this, it won't sink a lot, but it will sink. That just doesn't fly. So I always go down to virgin. You might be in an area without rocks or soil change colors. You just got to get down out of the disturbed soil, even if it's been compacted. Putting footings on compacted soil scares the crap out of me. So I'm gonna set up and mix concrete. Fun. Okay, when mixing post mix, it's absolutely critical that you get the moisture right. The bag says 2.8 liters per bag, and that's very critical. So the plasmoids in the concrete won't activate until they hit that critical moisture level, and so it's very important. You could get a scale and convert the gallons to pounds, or 2.8 liters to pounds. Get a pitcher of water and make sure it's critical, and that you don't, and the inspectors, that's another story. If you don't get that 2.8 liters per bag, you're probably gonna lose the deck in a few years. So make sure, yeah, the inspectors, if they find out you mixed it wrong, it's gonna be bad. If they were all willy-nilly with the hose and an eyeball, it's just rookie, complete rookie. So make sure that you don't screw up your mixture. It's gotta be absolutely dialed. A little bit more in there. 2.8 liters per bag. Just a hair more. And yeah, I worked. Oh, not me. You guys, you gotta do that. I don't want to do that. All right, I don't want to do this either. This is gonna be a trick. Jeez. Where does it want to be? Oh, Debbie. Times about 10 bags. You get the idea. Gotta hurry, I've only got 5% battery. I put these down on the bottom, these J-bars, down through there and hooked. Got other rebars. Already put a couple verticals in. And I've got it all set where I wanna be. Okay, then I'm gonna come back with this 4x4 post. I gotta let it set up a little bit. And I'll measure my 4 feet, my 8 feet, and I'll be done. Also, what am I gonna do with my compaction? What I'm gonna do is take that loose, fluffy dirt, throw it back in there and leave it about a foot low. The next rainstorm is gonna fill that up and soak it all the way down. It will water settle, then I'll cap it. Water settling is the best if you can do it. But like I'm on virgin soil right there, so rocks, it's not gonna settle below where my footing is. Don't water settle on top of compaction, ever. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in. You don't need to see that. And then we'll frame the deck another day. It's time to go back to the rock wall. No, it's time for lunch. Okay, see ya. All right, I'm here at the dump truck at my job, my day job. Every morning I haul a load of road base up because they don't open until 7. I'm always working during business hours. So haul this load up, dump it, get to the pit at 7 when they open, throw a load on. It's real close. Then I'm here for work on time. So let's haul a load. Up before the sun. I'll be working when it goes down. And that's what I do every morning before work. A little after 7, ready to go to work. So this is my day job. Little starter home, we just wrapping up. So I frame on that 12-12 roof all day in the sun. Get this all done and then I head up to my job. Go until night. So A lot of people say they work sun up, sun down, but here's proof. Sun wasn't up, and tonight when I go home, it'll be down. Anyway, what I do to build this house, not easy. Just gotta keep moving, gotta keep plugging on all this little stuff all the time. All right, see you tonight. It's 6 o'clock, finished with my day job. Now I'm back Monday. I started that yesterday, Sunday, but it got really windy, so I quit and went around, started working on this deck. So what I'm working on is this little deck right here. This wasn't on the plan, but I figured I wanted to get from my bedroom to the deck, so I've been putting this together. I ran out of what I needed, lag bolts. I'll show you. I said lag bolt, I meant anchor bolt. So this ICF is 2.5 inches. This ledger board is 1.5 inches. That's 4 inches. So I had to buy 7-inch anchor bolts, $4 a piece. But I got to be able to get way, way, way in there. Yep, got to do a bunch of that. I'll flip it to time lapse. Okay, I got the deck done. You know, when you're building a house on the side, it's frustrating. Should I go up there? I'm only gonna get an hour or two. But if you do an hour or two every night, 5 nights, that's another day. That's 6, 8, 10 hours. So I just gotta keep plugging. Check that one off and on to the next. Every day, I just gotta keep moving, And then slowly the anthill gets moved. See you tomorrow. Hey, welcome back. It's Saturday. I came last night for a quickie because I had a birthday party. And I hurried and dug this way too deep. So I've been running it. I'll show you with a plumber's level how that works, but just trying to get this down. I got to go out that wall back there. So I'm kind of heading towards the downhill. But I'm gonna put some sand in here, grade it out, get those out. Got to get this dirt pile knocked down. I've got all the stuff I need for my pad. I can backfill that. I've got free dirt coming Tuesday. Today's Saturday, so I got to get all this prepped and ready and flat so that I can start building up to that final grade. I just worked on the dump truck this morning, brought a load of sand and greased all the equipment, and now it's time to work. Gonna be 102 again today. Can't wait. So I'll put a time lapse on here and highlight the interesting stuff. So I'm back on the rock wall. This is right off the corner of the shop right there. You can't see it, but I got my pipe in and underground, so I wanted to build this wall. So I've thrown in probably 5 feet of road base, which is very dry, and so I'm water settling. I just bought a 6-foot pipe, an elbow, a little connection. Got my water coming. Shove it down in there and you let it fill with water. You can't see it, but everything here has dropped 2 or 3 inches already. And this is what's gonna happen for sure. At some point, when the snow melts, this is gonna get saturated. And these rocks, if I don't do this, will all sort of fall backwards. I don't want that, so. It's pretty boring to watch, but just poking and saturating all this soil. And after that, when it dries out, it's like concrete. Like, good luck digging it. Just got a little bit more, and then I just got to get this rock wall done. All these rocks are over here in my way. I got a boulder field, so I need to use what I need and get rid of this crap so I can get a grade going here. But that's a fraction of what came off this job. I hauled off 50 loads of rock like that. But I got yesterday, got all my risers up all the way down. I need this is 4-inch. I'm going to step it up to 6-inch and then stick the pipe in it. But no one has those. I got to order them. And then somehow I got to backfill back here, which is going to be another dilemma. So I'm gonna water settle for an hour or two, and then I'll give you a time lapse of setting rock. It's pretty boring. Okie dokie. See ya. Well, as usual, my videos are way too long. So I'm gonna break this into 1 week, and then next week we'll do the second week. But next week you're gonna wanna watch, because this mistake right here cost me a lot of money. See you next week.